Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central. Guys, let's see. It's still Sunday here where I'm recording. I'm hoping that you had a fantastic weekend. You know, today's going to be a quick one. I just said, you know what, let me just jump in and check in with the family and see how you guys are doing. I'm hoping that everybody's doing well. So we're going to jump into random things and see what is going on in the world of Man United, right? We're going to talk about, okay, what's the deal with Mr. Maguire? And we're also going to see, okay, when it comes to Pavard, what's the deal with him? And what else, anything else that comes up, right? All right, that being said, I am Luther, and I'm super excited that you're back here to get your updates when it comes to our Manchester United. Guys, listen. All right, so when it comes to the whole Maguire situation, right? Why is Maguire still in the team? And guys, I wouldn't be surprised if we see Maguire tomorrow on that bench, right? Because the way it looks like this, we may very well mess this transfer up, right? We already accepted the 30 million from West Ham, but the issue now is the whole personal terms, right? Because Maguire's salary was crazy, right? His salary was over close to 200,000 a week, right? So that's a huge salary for any team, right? Because that's what we've been doing. We pay these players so much money and we cannot offload them. So that's a stumbling block right now, what we're trying to discuss. Money, transfer fee accepted, but that is a stumbling block. So hopefully that United can finalize this part with West Ham, because we've already talked about, we're going to be paying Maguire to pay him off to leave the team, right? We're going to give him at least close to 10 million that way to cover the difference, because when he goes to West Ham, the amount of money that's going to be paid is going to be close to it's going to be 150,000 a week, right? So it's a huge drop from where he was at United. Now, that's the reason why we're paying him off with this 10 million or under 10 million, that way he can cover the difference, right? Now, I'm seeing reports that what West Ham is doing right now is they're also feeling like, well, you know what, this deal may not go through, so they're exploring other alternatives. I see that they're looking at another defender from Bayer Leverkusen, I believe. I forgot his name. I'll put it on the screen up here. That's what they're doing. They're exploring alternatives, right? So, and whenever you see that teams exploring alternatives, it's kind of scary, because it means that, you know what, they feel that, okay, this deal is dragging too long, and they may not get their man. And also another issue that West Ham is facing is specifically David Moyes at West Ham. He has a new sporting director. The sporting director and him, they're not really in sync, right? David Moyes identified Maguire as his defender of choice, but the sporting director has other plans, right? Because the sporting director, I believe he came from the Italian league. If I'm not mistaken, it's probably from Bayer Leverkusen. So he knows this defender that West Ham they're looking at. So basically, with this other defender, he's younger, right? And it could probably cost almost the same amount of money, like close to 30 million, to bring him in, right? But David Moyes, who's the club coach or manager, wants Maguire because he knows what Maguire can do and what Maguire can do with that team to bring him to that next level, right? So there's that conflict going on there. And so we'll see what happens, because there were some rumors in the past when this new sporting director at West Ham came in, David Moyes may leave and stuff like that, because they've been kind of bumming heads. So we'll see what happens with that, right? So I really hope this whole thing doesn't get bottled up, like we mess this transfer up and Maguire ends up staying. Now, as far as Maguire, personally, he really doesn't want to go, right? He says, personally, you know, he wants to stay at Man United. He wants to fight for his position. right? And, even if he wants to stay, there's no way that he's going to get regular football, right? So, to advance his career, he needs to move on. So we'll see how that moves on, how that transpires. But, it's crazy, right? Now, if Maguire leaves the door, who's going to be coming in? Man United have, as I was reported yesterday, that we made a contact with Bayern Munich, right? We made initial contact with Bayern Munich, according to Fabrizio Romano, that, hey, we want Pavard, right? I hope you guys didn't watch yesterday when he played. Pavard was ejected he didn't play the whole game. He was ejected because he was not good enough, right? So I hope you don't use that as the gauge, but man, it didn't look good for us. Like, hey, we want this player, and at halftime he was get out of the game. So we'll see. But Pavard brings a lot of features that it looks like Ten Hag wants, and looks like Ten Hag has given the green light for us to pursue Pavard, right? Because just the fact that we initiated a contact with Bayern Munich saying we want this player, it means, Ten Hag saying, you know what, go for him. Because we were talking about two alternatives, Todibo or Pavard. And we haven't heard anything about Todibo. We haven't heard anything that, hey, United have talked to Todibo's team. No, but we heard about Pavard, okay? So it means that Ten Hag believes Pavard is the player that can, cover that position if Maguire was to leave, right? He can cover central defender and also right back, right? And he's good in attack. Not so good when we need to track back to defend, but we believe in our coach, right? So we'll see how that transpires. But anyway, so we initiated the contact with Bayern. We put in a proposal out there, and we heard today that Bayern rejected that proposal from us, when it comes to the approach, when it comes to Pavard. So Bayern rejected it. But we know how we roll, right? This has happened before. It happened with Rasmus Højlund. When we were approaching him, we initiated a contact. We put in a bid. It was rejected. We went back, slowly chipping in until we reached an agreement. The good thing here is Pavard has already stated that, look, he wants to come to United, and United is, and also Ten Hag has shown that he wants Pavard. He has already spoken to him, so, who knows what's going to happen. But I know for a fact that we're going to continue chipping in, that way we can bring in Pavard, because it looks like, as of today, Pavard is the #1 choice when it comes to replacing Maguire, right? Let's see what other news we have. Well, we saw that Fred left the club, which was we saw a lot of good well wishes for everybody. Benny McCarthy, our striker coach, talking really positive things about Fred. We all like Fred with his smile, man. Thank you, that kind of thing. But it was good to see him leave. We wish him all the best. And also, another, when it comes to the incoming, hopefully that with Fred leaving, and if we can finalize the deal with Maguire, then we can go in for Amrabat, right? Because Amrabat is also, we've already initiated contact with Fiorentina, and Fiorentina personal terms have already been agreed. So it's just a matter of us, them agreeing the transfer fee, and then, Amrabat will be a player heading to Man United. And the good thing is that the positives here is with Amrabat, because he has already set his mind that he wants to go to Man United, so we have an upper hand here, right? It looks like, even though he was linked with Juventus yesterday, I saw a team linking with Juventus, and now I'm seeing today, because Liverpool is also linking with him, that they want to get another midfielder. It looks like Amrabat is, laser focused on coming to Man United, which is good. So we have a upper hand there. So we'll see if we can make these moves, bring in some money that we can secure Pavard and Amrabat to Man United, right? Let me see what else we got. As far as that's basically it. That's what I have when it comes to ins and outs. Yes, we saw yesterday that Heaton is hurt, so there's an issue with the goalkeeping situation, and I see that today that Ten Hag has confirmed that look, Dean Henderson will be staying with the team because he wants to have 3 senior goalkeepers. So Dean Henderson, it looks like he may end up staying, even though he did not want to be part of the team. It looks like he's going to be part of the team. So we may be stuck with Dean Henderson. So we may not be getting some money from him from that aspect, right? So yeah, guys, I don't know. I need you to let me know in the comments below, like, what do you guys think about all the matches that you've seen so far, all the teams? How are they performing? How do you think we're going to measure up to those teams? Do you think we have a chance? Do you think that we could probably be in the contention to win the Premier League? I don't know. But from what I've seen so far, all the teams, yeah, most of them, they're looking good. But I think with the proper incomings, for example, if we secure Amrabat in, and then we bring in Pavard maybe, and then we get another striker to help out in that goal scoring, we can really challenge for this thing. Because our biggest issue last season was when we play outside of Old Trafford, right? When we're away. When we're away, we have a problem because we didn't score, we didn't win matches. At home, fortress. Nobody scored on us. We always won at home. So the problem is, and the thing is, Man City and us, the difference was only 14 points. So we need to find those 14 points this season. And those 14 points we lost when we played away from home. So we need to, if we were to sharpen our away game, get some of those wins away, we can be right up there, guys. So I'm excited about that. We'll see what the boys do tomorrow. It's going to be a really interesting game. You know, again, Premier Old Trafford debut for Mount Onana. It's going to be exciting to see. I cannot wait for our boys to show what they're made of, to show what Ten Hag has been cooking. Because Ten Hag wants us to win everything, every match. You know what? There's no other way, right? Ten Hag wants to win everything. All right. So, guys, listen. That's all I have. I appreciate you being here. As you're rolling out, do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. That way you do not miss any new videos coming out of this channel. Thank you so much, guys. Peace out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow before or after the game when we beat those Wolves. Peace.